So what's up everybody, we're back on another live stream. So yep, again, same time, same place. All right, so let's start off. So for the people that tuned in yesterday's live streams, for yesterday's live stream that was on the 1st October, we took this trade. So we took this trade, we took that trade, I called out this trade 2.4R, and also on NQ I called another trade which was right here. I also called that, no, not this trade, I called this trade, and I ended the live stream right here. Also there was another entry right here, which it was kind of late in the day, so I couldn't take that one. So yeah, 2 entries yesterday, 5R just yesterday. So now we're gonna go ahead, start the analysis, start fresh, and we're gonna go ahead and do just that. All right, so the daily, so the monthly still opened low first, and then we're seeing a C2 closing above these highs, but we have a failure to manipulate. We see here that price failed to close above this level, and now price traded into Wednesday's high. Looking on a 4-hour, if we really take a look, we got this level got swept. We do have a change in state right here, and again price traded below this level, and now we're having a huge PSP, which I'm gonna show you in a minute. All right, so price traded above this high. The next relevant high is like all the way up here. So on YM, it's still, the picture is not clear, but let's see ES and other try it, and then we'll be able to figure out what's going on. So let me just plug my earphones, guys, and yeah. All right, now I think everything is good. I think I can go ahead and run my Spotify. All right, now my Spotify is running. Let me fix that real quick. Oh, it's still running on the laptop for some reason. Alright, that's good. Alright, so what do we have on ES? So this was the beautiful yesterday's 10 a.m. candle. It was like really beautiful. Right here for the daily open. That's the daily open. We traded above all-time highs. We do have a beautiful C2 that we can see price trading back into this fair value gap, external to internal. All right, so let me just take that out. I might just have to put the drawings right here, take that out. All right, that's beautiful. All right, so for hourly on ES, what do we have? We might see a failure to manipulate, which would be beautiful. So that's the daily open. Let me just make it dotted. Also just that one, also this one. All right, so that's the daily open. And what I will be looking for ES sells. Why? Because we probably have some sort of SMT with the highs. No, we don't have SMT, but we have a really huge PSP. Look at this. Look at that PSP. Let me try to make the indicator look a little bit better. There's just like the colors are popping out really bad, so I just have to make them like lighter. 24. No, make the color back. Probably pop like also 20 or something. Oh yeah, that's a little bit cleaner. They were just like popping out really bad. All right, so what do we have? YM traded above just previous daily high, which was back on 11 a.m. 11 a.m. got taken out like a while back right here. So what price is gonna do now, guys? 11 a.m. got taken out yesterday. This one got taken out in the morning. On the overnight session. Also, this got taken out on the over session. So YM is the lagging asset. ES and Q are the leading asset. So if we want to expect a reversal on YM, the place where you're gonna do from is this current high. There's nothing really here relevant in price. We only have this fair value gap. I think the indicator now is looking really bad. So let me just turn that off. We only have this indicator, so I'm gonna make it blue. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go with T-Trace template. No, get that back. I'll do it later on. I'll fix it because I got the chart right here. They got the colors and everything good, but on that one I got my indicator. So, all right. So we can expect YM to reverse off of this high. This is the only reversal point into what? Into these failure swings. Because now the 5 a.m. is the low of day, is the current low of day, while on ES is 6 p.m. also 6 p.m. So what do we have? We have a fat SMT right there. We got an SMT right here with the daily open that really caused this push up. Now all assets are resynced. All of the assets took out that same high, and what do we see? The minute YM touched the high, now we're starting the reversal sequence. We see ES and NQ really expand because now there's not, because price was just waiting for YM to catch up to that same high for them to continue. So if we see right here, let me see what time that high got taken out. It got taken out back in 9:37. 9:37. So just look at this. The expansion that we got the minute price took out that same high. So this is the high. It got taken out 9:37. If we check 9:37, where is 9:37? It's right here. Look at that push. What does that show? Now NQ and ES are the leading asset, while YM is the lagging asset. So if we want to trade YM, what do we need to see? A PSP, which we currently do have. What's next we need? We need a strength switch or a two-stage SMT. So we need some sort of SMT right here with the high, since this one closed bullish. Now YM should form the SMT. YM should take out the high, ES, because look at the high. Look how far the high is on NQ and ES. So we need YM to take out this current high, give us a C2 that would also confirm the high of the 10 a.m. candle. Then we can look for shorts into these failure swings, and also the current daily low, which is on other assets already got taken out. Look at 5. Where is 5? This is the 5. This is 5. Let me take that out. If we go on the hourly, this is 5 a.m. candle already got taken out, but the current daily low on the other assets haven't been taken out. So we have the assets are not synchronized right now, so we need YM to catch up to trade lower. That way we can get a good trade. So yeah, that's it for the trade. So what do we have? Where's the 6 a.m.? The 6 a.m. is right here. So price just ranged and then expanded, while on ES it kind of traded a little bit higher, then expanded. Also, we can trade this leading asset and also NQ, which is also the leading asset, into the failure swings, but the distance, there's not much range to trade. Like ES, I would say like it's better, because if we get, so this is the low. If price wants to continue higher, this should be the low. Why? Because this is a relevant swing and the next relevant swing is here. If price fails to manipulate this level, then that means price will take out this level, which is the current daily low, because not only we have a relevant swing, but also we have SMT with YM. Do you see, guys? So this is the area where price should continue higher if it was planning to do so. If not, then we're gonna look for a change in like a inter-candle changing stage, which in that case would be somewhere in here. If we get a closure below within the 10 a.m. candle, then that would be a beautiful trade to take out a lows for like a 2R, which is like perfectly aligned with our target. But we can extend the target a little bit, maybe to these 5-minute swings. And also this 5-minute swing looks good, looks a little bit juicy. So in terms of the M30, we also have this level right here, which is not really significant. This one looks more of a swing, and it also was formed off of a fair value gap, so this holds more weight than that one. So yeah, these two levels are like relevantly the same. And if price wants to continue lower, then most likely this is gonna flip, and we might at least pull back to the AQ. Look at the range right here. Look at this, is the range that we're trading within. We want to see price at least rebalance to the EQ, which would take out this level and that level. So yeah, this is how we would go about it. So let me just keep the all right, so we're seeing prices trading directly lower. It's not waiting for anything. So let's just look on the 4-hour. So yeah, we have the closure as a C2, as a bearish C2. So we don't need to wait for a new swing to form. Why? Because the 4-hour is aligned bearish with the hourly aligned bearish, and also we got some failure swings that we can target. Looking at the projections, which I don't usually do, but I'm gonna do them now. So the projection is gonna be from that high to that low. The 2.5 are just giving that reaction, and the next relevant projection on like the 4 and 4.5, which perfectly align with this level and also that level. So that would be beautiful if we get like a confirmation entry right here. If we get like that failure to manipulate, I would wait for on the M5. Let me see on the M3, or if we trade on the M3, that would be beautiful. If we trade above that high right here, which also would form that open high into an invalidation level, then close below, that would be a lot prettier. So yeah, so that would be my trade on ES. NQ, I think it would be the same. I would probably target that level, but it needs to expand to trade a little bit higher, because yeah, as soon as we're gonna take out this and confirm this changing state, we're already at that low, which will not give us room for the targets. Right here, I don't really want to see price changing state directly. I really want to see like a C2. I really want to see a C2, and I really want to see this high gets taken out, which also would form that SMT, and also would confirm that SMT, and that would give us the push. So that would be beautiful. I think the minute ES will trade at that high, also YM is going to be trading at that high. So just let's see what's going to happen. Let me go over here, remove the highlighter. That would be good. I'm going to go on ES. Let me go on ES, guys. Alright, so yeah, that's it. So I'm going to set my alerts. Let me remove if I have any alerts. I don't have. Alright, so I'm going to set an alert. Right. Oh, I think the price is going to take out that level. YM, yeah, the issue with YM is just there is nothing that we could do about it right now, honestly. Like, yeah, we do have the SMT right here. Why is this? It's just like Wednesday, 1st October. Yeah, we don't really have like a clean SMT, but nonetheless, I think it's just gonna expand lower, I guess. Let's see if we're gonna get that changing state. Oh yeah, it's just crossing that level. Yes, it's crossing that level. So you get the CIC. This is the 10 a.m. open. This is the 10 a.m. Well, also, this swing was formed off of this fair value gap, which is the new invalidation level, because we got the first invalidation level, which is here, but the next we don't have any fair value gaps other than this one, which did get respected. So let me bring up my phone, because I'm gonna execute the trade as soon as we get a closure below. I'm gonna execute the trade, and from next week again, I'm gonna get back to my funded accounts on that I'm trading on funded ticks. So now I just want to pass, because I got like a challenge on Alpha Capital, which I want to pass. So, and then we're gonna go back to trading the funded ticks accounts. I'm gonna get back to it from next week. All right, YM, come on, YM, be a good girl and take out the high. And yeah, while that's happening, so I'm gonna set another alert on ES. Also NQ, let me see NQ. I'm not really interested in trading NQ for the day. I would be more interested in for price to take out that high. I really want to see what's gonna happen on YM. Alright, so on that note, let's go to NSCs. Oh, we have beautiful C2 high. Daily open is right here. Hourly closure aligned, you could directly take out this. No, the lower time frame PA is not the best looking on that. Let me see on the M3. Not good. HO, not good. RB, not good too. So let me go back on the M5. See what's happening right here. So yeah, for me, I wouldn't really be trading that one, guys. I wouldn't really be trading that. Let me see OBS. Is everything's working good? Yeah, everything's working perfectly. All right. So yeah, price might close here, close below that level. But yeah, I'm not interested in taking shorts and on YM now. Like, it would have been a lot better to take out the high and then form that C2. Now we can continue lower, but I'm not interested. I'm not interested. This is more of like order pattern ranges. Range, high got taken out, then we can trade back into the opposing side of the range. So let me go back on the, let me see what's going on. HO. Oh, we have a PSP, I guess. Yeah, that's a PSP, I'm sure. Yeah, it's a PSP. Alright, so what do we have? Relevant swing got taken out. C2 formed. Let me take that off. Also take that off. Again, I'm not aligned with the daily. The daily is like really bearish. But there's nothing really to target next, other than this swing right here. Alright, so if we go to the 4 hour, do we have any sort of SMT? So the low is the 6 a.m. low. 6 a.m. is the low. All of them at 6 a.m. as the low. Looking on the hourly, we do have a level that got taken out. We also traded above the high. If we're gonna see failure to manipulate, then we're gonna go to the next relevant high. Looking on the M30, also that's the C3, so we can also look on the 3 minute, because this is C2, this is the C3. Now we would be trading the C4 higher. We would be trading the C4 higher, so we just need to see a good lower time frame entry, which in that case we will have to wait. We'll have to wait for this high to get taken out to then confirm trading higher. But I would wait for like this level to get taken out and then continue higher. For me, that's how I would pick it. So RB, I'm gonna set like an alert right here. If it just breaks and continues higher, then yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. Yes. Trading lower. Let me see. YM is like really expanding lower. Yes, thinks also wants to expand lower. So yeah, give me 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna be back. Alright, so let me see what's gonna happen right now. YM is the leading asset as was expected. ES NQ is also showing some good signs right here. This would be, I think it's a good BD array. Trade above it. Yup. Looking on the M5. We're still holding that gap on the M5, but on the M3 we kinda inversed it. Like not really the cleanest. So yeah. CLHORB. Let's look at GC. What's going on with GC? Alright. GC is looking good also. C2. Where's the daily open? A little bit right here. Daily open is right here. Then we can look on the hourly. What do we have? A fat C2, 30 minute. Change the state of delivery, confirming the high today, which is New York reversal profile, so we can trade on M3. Where should I want it? Where price needs to go next? I'll probably see prices going right here if we get like a good entry off of this new invalidation level which was formed. So again, boom, trading higher, give me a swing, and I'm smashing GC2. That's my plan, so I'm just gonna draw my plan right here. Alright, so that's my plan in GC. Let me go on ES real quick. Alright, guys, I'm involved in that trade. Alright, I'm taking that trade. I'm gonna take that trade right here, guys. I'm gonna take it on the retest with the stop just above this high, and then I'm gonna be targeting 1 to 2, which is the 4.5. That's how my trade is gonna be. Alright, so let me do everything that needs to be done. Alright. Let's see if this one is gonna play out, guys. Alright, we're seeing a retest, which is good. Price is just expanding lower, man. Yeah, I think it might not give me my entry. Yeah, it might not give me my entry, guys. Yeah, it should have been like got a little bit greedy on it. I should have just put the stop above the highs. 1 or 2 is like right here. But let's wait and see. Let's see if we're gonna get a pullback. Let's see if we're gonna get a pullback, guys. Like $70 to get. Everything is playing out live, guys. Everything is live. Nothing, but actually it was like this. That was my trade. So the direction we call the direction. So let's see if GCE is gonna give me the entry. No, I don't think he will. I don't think he will. Let me see NQ. Oh, NQ is the play, guys. NQ is the play. I'm gonna take NQ right here. I'm gonna take NQ. Alright. Now I'm on Q, guys. CS. Got ES straight and lower, which is good. NQ. YM is just boom. Oh my god, look at YM, bruh. Like that could have been beautiful. But like I really wanted to see the high gets taken out, so that could have been like an easy C, like that could have been an easy 2R, like somewhere in here. Yeah, let's wait and see. Let's see if the other assets are gonna catch up or not. Let's see. That's gonna be interesting. Alright, what's happening? This one is moving like really quickly. Oh my god. Alright, let me see S. YM. Still continuing lower, which is good. See a good sign. Alright, we just don't want to see like a strength switch on YM. That would be the issue. Alright, we did take out all the levels. We only have the next relevant swing open. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten like no SMTs. YM could have been the trade. Why? Because like it got really the room to expand, but like it just did not take out the high and then reversed. Like instantly reversed, like just off of the high, which wasn't ideal. NQ is just struggling. Let me see CL. watch. Holy shit. Holy shit. Literally this everything called out, guys. Everything live. I was waiting for that level. That's why I have my alert. I was waiting for that sweep to then trade it higher. But like anyways, we couldn't have gotten an entry. Let me see on M1. Yeah, we couldn't have gotten an entry anyways. Like only if we like traded this and I'd stop right here. Let's see what price wants to do. NQ is like slowly trading higher. Yeah. So let's watch and see what's gonna happen. New invalidation level formed, but I don't like the fact that we have like these failure swings like this range. Just look at this, bro. Like bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. It doesn't look good. So this range is not really good looking. But yeah, this is the new invalidation level. If price trades above that fair value gap, I think the highs would be the next level. But yeah, let's see if this fair value gap holds. YNQ, I think most likely I might take out the high. YM. Oh, YM is going for that current daily low. Oh, it did. We're trading current daily low. So the trade on YM could have been something like this. Let me take that off. Let me take this off. M5 stops at the body, and look for your 2R. Since 2R is not given right here, could have taken it to the next level, which could have been an easy, clean trade. ES is struggling. NQ is struggling. Oh, that's good. Let me see. 30 minute. Alright. Alright. Alright, ES I think is gonna start trading lower because why? We see, I think we have some sort of PSPs, right? Yeah, we have PSPs. These are PSPs. NQ. I think NQ is gonna start trading lower from here. Maybe. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen. Yes, I think it's gonna start trading lower. NQ, YM, GC, CL. CL is beautiful. This changing state is good, but this is a fat wick, so I'm not gonna trade C2. I'm gonna trade C3. I'll have to wait for C3 to form, and then I'll trade it. Let me see if I have any SMGs. HO. We do have like relevant highs right here. Bro, see gold. Gold? Gold is looking good. I really wanted to see this. I really want a price to take out this high to then trade lower because I don't like opposing candles like this. This could have been a trade. But like for me, since price really expanded beyond 2.5, I just wanted to see some sort of high get taken out before continuing lower. But this is a really valid trade. This is a really valid trade. Like to put the stops at the bottom and like go for 1 2. That would be also good. Also, it's aligned with the 4 hour. If you really check on the 4 hour, we do have a C2 closure with, let me see if we have an SMG. We do have SMG. We don't, but we do have EPSP. We do have this PSP that shows also strength switch, and the hourly close also has C2. Next relevant swing, 30 minute, also traded below the low, confirmed the high of day. And yeah, holy shit, that trader while we're talking about it. So yeah, that could have been like a trade right here, or maybe even stops above the high and target this. If you check on the live stream, if you go like, I'm not really sure if you've been from the start of the live stream, but yeah, I just wanted really to take, I want a price to take out this high. But yeah, price didn't do it. ES is trading lower. NQ. Oh, NQ swept the highs. NQ swept the highs. And now, if we're gonna get that change in state, that is gonna be a beautiful trade. On that case, I can be trading NQ now, since we do have a sweep. That's gonna confirm this high is strong to me, especially that it kind of took out this previous swing. No, 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 not for me. I really want to see like an SMT with a PSP that also because PSP is one stage string switch. You really want to see like a another string switch from SMT. So let me see on GC what do we have. 9 a.m. is the high of day. Yeah, they're all the high of day. Silver is also 9 a.m. the high of day. Like I think silver could have been a little bit better. Yeah, silver could have been good. Silver is good, but I just don't like silver anymore. That's why it's kind of all the way right here. But yeah, I only wanted to take this ES, and it never gave me the retest. I was looking for the retest, but I never did. I think on M5. Yeah, I was going for the retest right here, but it never gave me the retest. So, yep. Let me take this one out too. And price is retesting the daily open right now, so we're sitting at the daily open. YM has been the trade for today, has been the move, but I really wanted to see price to form a C2 with SMT, and this is a PSP. So PSP is the first form of cracking correlation. The second one is going to be the SMT. So now for all the assets to resync, and we would have a 2-stage string switch. But yeah, I wouldn't get it. I did not get it. That could have been like an A+ setup. I would easily take it to the lows. But yeah, price just decided to open up at 10 a.m., open at 10 a.m., and continue directly, which is not ideal for me. I really want to see like a SMT2 because yeah, we do have a PSP. Let me turn on the indicator. We do have a PSP right here. This one is also a PSP, but what else? We don't have any SMTs. We don't have anything like that. So I really want to see PSP with SMT. So now I think price just traded at that level, which is beautiful. ES is trading lower. NQ is the shit asset for the day. ES. Yeah. CL. Let me clean up my charts. And look on the 4 hour. So daily is expanding lower. But what do we have? We also have this PSP. But since this is a PSP, then since this is the bullish PSP, if you check on HO, this is a bearish PSP. Oh, also price traded above the highs there. CL, bullish PSP. So when we have a bullish PSP and we're trying to trade lower, then that bullish candle is its high is expected to be taken out. Why? Because the closure here for price to trade back into the highs is more likely than closing at the lows and then trading all the way back. But like all of them assets did the same. But yeah, on RB, I just love RB for some reason. So what do we have? Price never traded back over 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is right here. CL 2 a.m. is also right here. So let me check if we have any lower time frame SMTs. So also when we have a C2 that ends up failing and also becomes C1, then it's low, most likely it's gonna get taken out. So if we see the closure in 30-minute below this level, that would be like a 100% guarantee. That it's not 100%, but most likely price is gonna get to that low. So price did take the high, but my only problem is we only have like this low, like on the monthly or something. Why you expect YM as against sweep? Already sweeps relevant point. Yeah, it did, but just for me, I wanted to see like a C2 form off of that level, because I cannot take this is expansion into expansion. 5-minute changing state would not confirm, because just look at this bullish candle. I'm not gonna reverse it just because we formed a M5 changing state. I really wanted to see the high gets manipulated to form an SMT. I really want to see SMT because look at that high. It's 11 a.m. Wednesday, right? It got taken out like a way back right here. Also in Q. So YM took out the high just to resync and trade lower, because we got the SMT. It failed. It failed again. It failed again. So what's gonna be the key thing for YM to catch up is for price to take out the high. It did, but I'm trading a C2 to the upside. I'm not gonna be taking sales when we have a C2. Just because we have a sweep doesn't make sense. Yeah, price kind of formed this, did the same thing right here, but since this is the, I'm not gonna trade this candle, but what it did, it confirmed the C3, then we traded lower. So in that case, I was willing to trade between 10 and 10:30 only if we trade above that high. Then I would expect the 10 a.m. 30-minute candle to form a C2, so I can trade the C2 with that case. But either I want to see a closure below this level, and for price to stay above my draw on liquidity, or for price to trade above and then form that change in state. And now what do we have? We have EC2 that is still open, but the context is there. Price is now realigned. All the assets took out this high. We're having a PSP strength switch. Price took out the high, which on ES wouldn't take out the high because look how far the high is. So we will have PSP, SMT, relevant high taken, filler swings, which is all the things that we want to see on a setup. So that's why I wanted to see a further sweep on YM. Just saying a candle break above and for it to take out a high and then take sales doesn't really make sense to me. So as if you're just having a range, after every breakout you just want to trade back into the range, because even here there's no SMT. I don't see an SMT here, because look, the 930 is the high. 930, oh, it's not the high actually. We do have an SMT right here. So that could have been the Kraken correlation. That could have been better. That could have been a lot cleaner. Just now figuring out this SMT now, it just like also give me it just kind of forced my idea again, because now we would have the second Kraken correlation. First crack, second crack with the PSP. So yeah, let's see. Maybe Garrett took that trade, or A-Phase. Maybe. I think they would take it. I'm not sure. Yeah, for me, I just wanted to see like more confirmation. Yes, it's trading higher. Now, YM traded below, cleared out that level. Now, what do we have? Now, YM. So let's just say ES was the stronger asset. YM, it was just ranging. But what do we see now? The low at 12 a.m. Wednesday. 12 Wednesday, where is it? It's right here. So what do we have now? We have another SMT. We do have another SMT with YM. That's so from being a stronger to now being a weaker asset. So we do have a strength switch, which is not good for the other assets that are now. These are the lagging assets for that level, because why? YM did catch up to that level where the other assets did not. So now the leading assets for shorts is now YM, in my opinion, because why they get to that level, which other assets haven't done so. So from stronger to weaker strength switch, so now we might have some sort of struggle with ES or NQ. So we might have to wait for a new fractal to form or a new swing to form to then trade the other assets. That's how I would see it. CL. Yeah, I kind of traded into the open objective, so ES would start retracing. And what do we have? So in that case, since YM got to the high last, then I also wanted to get to the high last, to that low last, because if other asset traded above the high, so now they're trading lower, while that one has just take out the high. So NQ is already trading lower and quite close to that low compared to YM, but what YM did, just expand lower. So now YM is the leading assets to trade lower. Since now it was kind of stronger in a way, you could see that, oh, ES, yeah, it's trading higher, but I would see YM as being the stronger, to be honest. 4 hour closure, yeah, YM is the closer. It's the stronger. Just look at that 6 a.m. close. The 6 a.m. bulky bullish candle, bearish candle, bearish candle. Even though price was trading higher while YM is still just ranging, but why? Just to give ES and NQ time to catch up. And YM took out a high and suddenly traded lower. So now, yeah, you might have to wait, guys, for another swing to form. Also, I will wait for a new swing to form 4 hour. I don't like the fact that this is a like a really strong bearish candle. ES. Like now, if we want to look for longs, I would prefer ES or NQ. Mostly ES. I would prefer ES because while we kind of manipulated that level, we have an SMT right here. I think we might have some sort of strength switch with like 6. Yeah. So what do we have on ES? Strength switch. So from stronger to weaker. So that would be better if we kind of close with like an hourly swing. I might trade it to the highs, but yeah, I would not be interested in taking anything at least for the next 30 minutes on these because we need more data to work with and we need to see what price is willing to do. CL 3-minute, it did close below. 3-minute, such a nice closure. Like this can be taken right here. Stops at the highs. So I will put the stop at the high because why? The wick of the 30 minute candle is not, we don't have it yet, so at least you should be safe and put the high right here because you don't know how far price is gonna pull back, and you could take it until here. But yeah, it's just the RR doesn't make it for me, and also how low we are on the legs. Just look how far price made. Look how price was really trending right here, and then now we're just range break. So I don't want to be in that market condition. I'll prefer to take longs than taking shorts, but they might play out. But I'm just not interested. I think on anything oil related, I think RB is better because why? We got room to expand to the lows, and also let me see if we can trade above these highs. We do have equal highs, which is not ideal, but yeah, just expanding lower CL. I think it's gonna be the leading asset probably. 3-minute. So we have SMT with like these levels, right? On RB, yeah, we do have SMT these levels, or at least that's high. So we have RB, we have SMT, we don't have EPSP, and also that confirms the high of the 4-hour candle for it to expand right here. We might continue even lower. Just look at HO. We do have this failure swing right here also too, and the next relevant swing, which is all the way down here. So HO might be a good trade, to be honest. HO might be good after that C2 3-minute, but it's just expanding lower. If we get like a decent pullback with like a sweep, then a change in state, that would be good because we got like some relevant swings to target. But let's get back to YM. ES. Oh wow. Oh my god, ES did trade back into my limit. But I removed the limit already. Wow. Yeah, that could have been like the trade. I think I was putting above the highs, and I was targeting 1 to 2, which was somewhere around here. So for that trade, it's quite simple. 4-hour closes C2, also PSP. This is 1800, so it's not really confirmed low of day. It didn't do anything, so most likely we're gonna trade back into it. Also trade back to this failure swing. Hourly also closed and confirmed the change in state, which is the high of day. So we're trading now a New York reversal. Price failed to reverse off of that level, which we had an SMT right there. So we had this SMT right here at that time. But what price decided to do is just this SMT was just the catalyst for the pullback to trade back into this invalidation level, and then to respect it, and then confirm this change in state. Let me see if I have any PSPs on the lower time frame. We do. To have this like lower time frame PSPs don't make any sense actually. They're just there. We need the higher time frame. And yeah, this is the new invalidation level, which got respected. Now let me see. We closed below. So now this is the next relevant swing. So if I was in that trade, I would be moving my stop to the high, which is almost at break even. Because if price is gonna trade above, this is where it's gonna do from. Is it's gonna trade lower, then it needs to respect the high, and then continue lower. Let's see what's going on in GC. Oh, GC is just dying. NQ, yeah, NQ is just fucking around. right. I was gone for a minute, but yeah. I was waiting for the races, but I've never gotten the retest. Let me see on queue. YM. Now that's what I was talking about. Like, that's why you don't want to trade YM now, because why? It expanded. So we need a new phase of price, a new high to get taken out, a new high to be formed, to then confirm that price is willing to trade lower. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautifully done. This could have been also the trade. Beautiful trade. Alright. That's all called live on stream, guys. Everything was called live on stream. And I was not gonna trade it here. I was gonna put it right here. This is the TP. This is that level is the TP right here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful retest. So as I was telling you guys, for the people that haven't entered right here, I said that this is the new invalidation level. So if price really takes out the high, then it would take it right here. So for the people that haven't entered, can take this one, but the RR is not 2R. So another beautiful trade on stream. So yesterday we called two trades. We called this trade. We called this 2.4R trade, and also we called this NQ trade 2.3. So 2.3 yesterday, 2.4. So it's like 4.7, and now it's like 2. So 6.7R, beautifully done. So yeah, boys. GC. Oh, GC is just dying. Oh my god. Oh my god. That could have been a really good trade. Nonetheless. Silver. Holy shit, silver is down like almost 4%. So that's what I said about YM. It's just gonna be ranging for a minute. ES is expanding, and Q also expanding. So yeah. Yeah. And again, the CL trade that I called out, here it is. Could have expanded it to 2R. It's there. CHO, RB. So yeah, all the trades we have called out, guys, today have played out. So the CL that I called out played out. YM, I did not actually call this out, but I wanted to see a change in state, but I told you guys that I don't want to take it. ES, this is the trade I took. Beautiful. I did not take. I was setting the limit right here, but once price shit it lower, I take out my limit. Price ended up turning back to the limit. And then, so yeah, 2 trades for the day. The GC, Sigma FX Tamil, the guy on the comments, he said, watch out, this is the GC. I told him that I was looking for a sweep. We never got on a sweep, and price ended up trading to our TP. So yeah, like for some people, this could have been good entry, but for me it just wasn't enough. Just seeing price sold right here is just not good. Like, just look at the expansion, and now we're just kind of ranging. Momentum is slowing down. That's why I wanted to see like a sweep that would kind of give price that fuel to trade again lower rapidly. So yeah, 3 ideas that played out for the day. All the 3 ideas that have been called out have played out. And this is the power of GxT, guys. When you know our profile is singular for our candle based on the previous one, or like based on daily profile, or based on 30-minute or hourly, this is what you get. The win rate is just crazy, because you're basically profiling in one candle. You're not profiling just based off random things. No, you're profiling based off the previous candle, building a story about what happened. So yeah, NQ just now started to trade lower. 3 minute. So if anybody has any questions, just drop them in the chat and I will be happy to answer. Alright. I think I wouldn't be able to take another trade today. I think that would be it for me today. Yeah, YM is just ranging as it was expected. Yes. Got to the TP. But now we're seeing the daily also flipping, which is good. CPSP. Yeah, just look at that high. That's a good trade. But there's no confluence. YM, like if YM takes out the high, that would be beautifully done, but unfortunately we haven't gotten it. For anybody question about the BSP indicator, this is the one I made it myself, and I'm gonna launch the code really soon. I'm not really sure why it's not showing up right here, but yeah, it's here. So yeah, that's my indicator, just so you guys see. So yeah, I also want to add fractal model to it. I'm trying to add the fractal model. Also, I want to add SMTs to it. So yeah. So I want to make it like a complete indicator. And I'm not gonna sell it, by the way. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm just gonna provide it for free to anybody. I just want to provide value. But I'll have to talk with T about it. Because T-Trade got an indicator about the fractal model, and yeah, I'll have to talk to him and see. See you tomorrow, bro. Take care, buddy. See you tomorrow too. I would love to see you around. See you, man. Thanks for tuning up. Sigma, if you're still here, have you taken that gold short or not? And also, like, do you have any feedback on live stream? Like, do you think I should change anything or like add something on live stream?